Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Wow, got a bit of a late start this morning. It's kind of set me off kilter a little bit. Normally I'm up way earlier, but this morning I had a lot of stuff going on and so just didn't get to things as early as I wanted to. So, hey, glad you stuck around and you're here for Coffee Chat. Got two articles that I was reading today, and the first one is really just so far off the wall, it's absolutely insane. So this Yale professor, what he was purporting to, say with respect to how to deal with the overpopulation issue in Japan was for mass suicide for the elderly. And I'm reading through this article and I'm thinking to myself, how self-centered and ridiculous and selfish can you possibly get? It felt like, and for those of us who are old enough, we'll get this reference, Logan's Run. Maybe if you live so long, hey, do yourself a favor and take the burden off society when you get to a certain age and go out there and off yourself. That's kind of like, what he was kind of putting out there. And you just kind of listen to this kind of nonsense. And of course, this guy is like, 38 years old. So obviously it's not like it's affecting him in any way and putting all this kind of stuff out. But he's this Yale professor of this Ivy League school. And it's no small wonder that kids graduate out of these schools with all of this nonsense flirting around in their brain like that. And you have to think too, hey, all the parents of our generation and above that have worked their fool heads off to actually go out there, take risk, and build business so they can send their kids to these Ivy League schools that fill their heads with all of this kind of absolute trash. I mean, the goal in life is to live a long, healthy, fulfilled, and successful life and pass it down in a great way to the following generations. All the things that you've learned, what you've achieved, and of course, you're going to bequeath wealth to the future generations. Well, these guys, their attitude is, well, hey, our way of dealing with overpopulation is, well, let's just euthanize them all or encourage them to feel guilty. Let's lay a big, heavy guilt trip on them so that they just go off themselves and save us the trouble. Insane, I'm telling you. But that is kind of like the whole way this world is going. No love and respect for those that went before, you know what I mean? Anyway, get off that soapbox. The second article I read was really interesting. My father was a truck driver his whole life. And in this second article, it was talking about the trucking industry and how the utilization of distributed ledger technology is going to absolutely transform it. Now, we know in logistics and shipping, distributed ledger technology is playing a massive role. So it's no small leap to actually see how that will work intermodal with the big trucking industries all around the world in North America. And I think it's going to be something quite amazing because, of course, you got all the safety regulations, how many miles they can drive a day, how many hours they can be on the road, all of that stuff that's already being charted. Well, with distributed ledger technology, there's no fooling around with that. And on top of that, you're going to be able to trace your goods literally right across the country and probably be able to see, how we're tracking our goods now. You'll be able to see where it is on the highway, no doubt, with some sort of distributed ledger technology or RFID or something like that. So I think it's really getting quite amazing. And you can see how distributed ledger technology is transforming everything that we are going to do in this new economy, in this new society. It is going to be truly something. And the opportunity, man alive, the opportunities that are going to be available coming up is really going to be amazing. And I think that this is just such a great time to be alive, to actually go out there and see such change and innovation happening right before our very eyes. Truly mesmerizing, if you ask me. Well, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and we have an amazing video planned for later on today. And until then, I sure hope you have a great one, and take care. Hey, and by the way, it's looking really nice outside here, so I suspect that we'll be able to do a walkabout for our video later on. Last night, it was raining like absolute cats and dogs, but hey, nice rain just makes the air smell fresh and clean, and it's all fantastic. So guys, until later on today, have a fabulous one and take care.